Okay, welcome back. This is Tweetgrid Part 2. So now that you're logged in, you've got your Natick PS hashtag up here, you've searched Twitter for Natick PS, and we have our Natick PS stream down here in the timeline. You're now ready for Part 2 of this tutorial, which is how to actually tweet and talk through Tweetgrid. So you may have already tweeted through the Twitter interface, and this just works a little bit differently, so we wanted to make sure that you have the tools and skills necessary to do the talking and tweeting during a conversation through Tweetgrid. So the basics, obviously or not so obviously, are you have your message bar up here, and the same rules apply: 140 characters or less. Your red parenthetical number here is how many characters you have left. So you might just type in something like welcome to the oh boy, not typing well today, to the conversation. And I'm going to just press return to tweet that, and you'll see maybe in a second it'll join us down here in the timeline. So tweeting, pretty straightforward. The other pieces here, as I highlight over Marianne's tweet right up here at the top of the timeline, you'll see a few icons come up. You've got these arrows here, right here on the right and the left, and a few other icons. The ones that you're going to be primarily concerned about right away, and they're the only two we're going to go over in this tutorial, is the reply and the retweet. So let's say Marianne had something that you wanted to reply directly back to. I'm going to come down here. Let's chat about using technology to improve student learning. Oh, there you see my tweet just came up in the timeline. Let's chat about using technology to improve student learning. Natick PS at 3:30 on May 3rd. I'm going to reply to that. And as you see, when I press reply, right up here in my tweet bar, Marianne's username comes up automatically. So I'm going to say, sounds great. Can't wait to talk and learn. And I'm going to press return to tweet. And in a second, that reply will come up to Marianne, but it will also come up to the Natick PS conversation because we're still using the hashtag. So that's how you would reply directly to someone that you're talking to or having a conversation with. The other blue arrow that is of importance to this first conversation would be the retweet, as you see right here. And the retweet, if you don't know already, I'll just go back over it quickly, it's kind of like I've said before, you're at the concert and somebody's bouncing the beach ball around, and the object of the game is to keep the beach ball up in the air. Well, this is how you keep the beach ball up in the air on Twitter or on Tweetgrid. If someone says something of interest to you, you're going to retweet that, and that's going to bounce that message back up into the air so that other people can see it. So I'm going to use this GHSA principle tweet here, videos on flipping the classroom. So clearly this is some kind of video resource about some kind of progressive, cool pedagogical practice. I haven't looked at it, but for instruction's sake, I'm going to retweet that. So I'm going to click on the retweet button. And what it does up here, you'll see it has automatically populated that tweet up into the tweet bar. So you don't have to do anything other than either press tweet or hit return, and it will retweet that message. And what you have effectively done there is bounce the ball back up into the air so that not only all of our Natick PS folks can see it, but anyone who is following you can also see it. So those are the two basic means of participating, actually three I should say. You're actually tweeting out your thoughts on the conversation and then replying to others' thoughts or retweeting others' thoughts on the conversation. Those are the three basic ways that you're going to participate, and as you can see, the retweet just came up right here at the top, so you can kind of see how that timeline flows during the conversation. Again, as always, if you have any questions, be sure to get in touch with Marianne or me, and we will answer your questions and make sure that you're ready to run. Thank you.